clear it to center ice. Taken there by Probert. Sends it back into San Jose zone. The penalty's going to be called as Kyte ran at Probert. Now getting a face full of glove, and the linesman gets in between. And let's see what Stewart has. Looks like they're both going to go. I think the initial call is going to be on Probert, and then Jim Kyte retaliating will possibly negate the power play.
Kyte reacquired last year, signed as a free agent, played 18 games, was mired in the International Hockey League, and Kyte's injured. He's limping into the penalty box. Probert saw him coming, got the elbow up, and that was the initial penalty, and Kyte went headfirst into the boards, and while Probert was down, Kyte gave him a whack and nullified the power play.
And you said it, Dale. Jim Kyte's not going to stay in the penalty box. He is limping and has a real problem with his left leg as he heads back toward the San Jose dressing room.
Well, a bad play on Kyte's part. His team would have had a second straight power play with an early 1-0 lead and a chance to really put the Hawks in the hole, but he is in some serious pain, limping off with the left leg.
On the left of your picture right here, look at Probert. He's going to shoot the puck in. Here comes Kyte after him, and Probert just levels him with the elbow, and here comes Kyte ready to challenge him. And
Bob Probert wearing number 24 in the Hawk lineup. He requested and received that number. He's been wearing number 95 since being available to play in the preseason, but asked to switch to 24, and well, that will be his sweater number now as a member of the Hawks. Odgers trying to rough it up with Prevo. Then a teammate stepped in, Russell. Russell and Odgers in a stare down, and the whistle has sounded. We're going to have a couple of penalties, it looks like, coming up here.
I'll tell you one thing, Russell had him at his mercy. Had the right hand ready, and he had him down on one knee, and he let him get up. And Odgers, I think, backed away when he saw that Russell let him go. Odgers just went right at Krivo-Krasov. Russell was there. He gave him a shove. He took a poke at him, and then he had him down. Russell had him down, was ready to drift him one. And Russell showing a gentlemanly nature there by backing off.
Belfour, and at the other end, Artur Zirbe has been very good, or this game would even be more lopsided. Here's a good hit delivered by Sikora, knocking Roenick down. He'll shoot it in, hoping for Odgers. Belfour will beat him to it. Oh, and now Miller seemed to collide with the linesman, Wayne Bonney. They both went down in a heap, and a whistle sounding to make sure everybody's okay. And I know he's got a big following in Chicago because he does such great work with the Stan Mikita Hearing Impaired Hockey School. A lot of youngsters certainly pulling for him, but they are telling us that he will not return. And meanwhile now, Kyte meanwhile has a knee injury, but Eric Daze has been the recipient of a high stick, and he is bleeding.
Puck was up in the air. Miller just turned it. He missed the puck and got Daze. The pass hit the skate of Chelios, flipped up in the air. He turned around, one hand on his stick to swat it, and it just clipped Daze. Totally accidental. I doubt if there'll even be a penalty.
Oh, there's going to be a penalty. Paul Stewart talked about it with his linesmen, Bonnie and Lazarewicz, and he came over to the penalty box here, and I do believe this will be an infraction. It looks like it's a major, Dale. Miller is heading toward the San Jose dressing room, and I believe he is done. He is obviously angry. Looks like this is going to be a 5-minute.
Well, I don't think it should be. I don't understand why that you're supposed to have control of your stick, but that was just one of this rub of the green. It just happened. Puck, he passed the puck and hit his skate, went up in the air, and he had one hand on his stick. And it just happened that Daze happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I thought that should be a 4-minute penalty, not a 5-minute. And he should still be in the game. That was totally accidental. There's no way that was intentional. If he can see out of it tomorrow.
Now the draw, big hit delivered by Roenick.
Great hit, flattening Rangerson. Meanwhile, after that hit, Amante gets sent off.
So your final score, the Blackhawks open up the 95 season with a 4-3 victory over San Jose. We'll summarize it in a moment.